What's up, everyone? My name is Grizzly. Today I want to go over my prep for Arch Tempered Rey Dau that comes out on April 29th through May 20th. It will be in the form of an event quest for those who want to get their Gamma armor set, or they just want to get the Arch Tempered kill. For my weapon and armor loadout, I'm running an Ice Ardian Switch Axe, an Ardian Heavy Bowgun for the moments when Rey Dau goes airborne, I mean to keep damage up, the Rey Dau head, chest, arms, and legs. This way I keep my thunder resistance up so I don't get one shot by the charged lightning blast Rey Dau does. The Arc Veil coil, so this way I can have weakness exploit level 2 added to the build. For my talisman, I'm using the weakness exploit. This way I can just maximize my weakness exploit in this build. And then for my mantle, I'm running a mending mantle just for the extra survivability during this fight. Here on screen, I'll just display my decorations for those who want to see what I am running as far as decorations go. For my skills, I'm focused on using Ice Attack and Critical Element to keep my damage up, Rapid Morph to increase my Morph attacks with the Switch Axe. This can be replaced with Critical Eye if you need it for higher affinity. Running Weakness Exploits level 5 to get that 30% increase on the affinity hitting the weak points. Keep in mind, you won't be able to use a 20% additional affinity on the wounds, since Capcom already said that the Arch Tempered monsters will be harder to wound compared to its tempered and normal counterparts. My latent power is coming majority from my Rey Dau set. I went ahead, I brought this level 5. That way when it activates, I get a 50% affinity boost, and it reduces my use of stamina by 50% as well. For defenses, for my defense, I'm running Thunder Resistance and Stun Resistance, both level 3. With the Rey Dau set plus a Thunder Residuals, that brings my total of my Thunder to 35 to avoid getting one shot, and Stun Resistance to avoid getting locked in place and dazed, open for attacks. Currently, my total defense is sitting at 393. I am short on some armor spheres right now. You still have plenty of time to maximize this. Your armor defense should be at 400 before this fight, since Arch Tempered's even normal attacks hit very hard. If you're low on armor spheres, just make sure you go to the oil basin, go to the forge, and talk to the guy there, and trade in all the monster parts you don't need or you're not using, and to just get as many armor spheres as you can before the fight. For the items that I'm bringing into the fight, I'm bringing flash pods, pitfall trap, and trank bombs. You can actually capture Rey Dau since this is not an Elder Dragon without risking too many feints. Barrel bombs for the times when you'll go to sleep. Bringing armor charm and power charm. Bringing both hard shell powder and demon powder so I can buff myself and my team. We're bringing mega armor skin, and adamant pills. The reason why you have the adamant pills stacked on top of the armor skin is whenever you take the adamant pills after you take armor skin, this does boost your defense even higher for a limited time. It's a very short duration, and it does overwrite the armor skin during this time. But once adamant pills run out, your armor skin skill will still be active. And then my adamant seeds is to try to max out my defense as much as possible. Future Grizzly during editing here. I did not realize that whenever you drink your armor skins and your demon drugs, that they now have a separate buff compared to the adamant seeds and adamant pills. So you can stack potions. So you can stack your armor skin and your pills separately. Same thing with the demon drug and the might pills. Back to the video. Mega demon drugs, might pills. Works the same exact way as the adamant pills do. Might seed. Then obviously ration is just for when you need to eat a food mid-fight for stamina. The well done steak to act as a secondary mega potion. And then the basic killing needs from potions, max potion, life powder, and life dust. Alright, for the meals that I'm running veggies for the defense and elemental resistance to get my elemental resistance even higher. I'm running garlic to get feline in moxie going. And then for the last thing, I'm doing Eastern honey. That way I can have more health recovered with the medic meal during this fight. So with this meal now, my defense goes to 407. And then my thunder resistance gets bumped up to 43. It gives me even more thunder resistance against Rey Dau. If you have any tickets available for the Gathering Hub, I would recommend going for the Press Styled Cuisine. This way you would get the Moxie High and Insurance. Insurance will give you an extra feint during this fight and will be very useful. Tips to start off the hunt is to start with the Ghillie Mantle for a sneak attack to open the fight this way. You want to save your mount for the times when he enrages, that way you can knock him over and take him out the air and prevent him from doing lightning blast for a short time. Keep your eyes open in the environment. There are several locations in the Windward Plains where you can use vine traps from trees and drop boulders on the monsters to increase your damage output. Rey Dau's head is the most vulnerable to ice attacks, especially right after a charged lightning blast. His horns will open for a moment after the blast, where you can then do a focus strike for a lot of bonus damage, and this will also stun him. When he finally retreats to go to his nest, make sure you pick up the grounding rocks that are in the nest so you can start discharging electricity on the ground. So that way his electric attacks don't do as much to you in that area. Then finally, when he's weak enough to capture, make sure you use your pitfall trap and remember the shock traps do not work on him. He'll just walk right over it like it's not even there. But that's about everything I had to help with this fight, everyone. I hope this helps. Good luck and good hunting.